Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Steven Universe review. In this episode, we'll be talking about Frybo. Now, I'm just gonna say, I don't entirely hate this one. I just think it's extremely weird. Like, I know it's supposed to be kind of weird, but in some points, it feels like they take it a little too far, if you know what I mean. Let's just get right into this. So the episode starts off, Steven is looking for his pants, because somehow he lost his pants, and I don't know. So Pearl shows up and is basically asking him if he's seen this shard. Because we find out these shards basically bring garments to life. This is something, Pearl kind of explains it, but Steven spaces out while she's explaining it. We know they're like living armor and they bring garments to life. They make them more powerful. They're used for an army, but I've always wondered, like, why are these garments like? Because we know other gym shards, like, do partially, like, have form in consciousness, but why are these ones so special? What gym did these ones come from that allow them to bring stuff to life? I think Pearl also said they were like relics? So they've been used before, so why? And why does she have them? Because they've clearly been in a bubble, I'd assume. So why does she have them? And how did she lose one? And how did it get in Steven's pants? So yeah, the shard gets in Steven's pants. He goes, wrestles his pants, makes a joke about being the one who wears the pants in the family, and then he puts it in a sock and it beats the crap out of him. That was funny. That was just great. Like, it just beats him up. So now that he's found the shard, he decides to go find Pearl, because Pearl said she was heading into town to look for it. And when she gets into town, she runs into Frybo. Now, Frybo is being attacked by seagulls, and he gets them off. We find out Frybo is just a suit with Petey in it. And Petey he's interesting, because, I mean, like, he wants to be older than he is, but yet he kind of has a crisis, if you know what I mean. So, he was like, oh, I want to be part of my dad's company, but no, I can't because, he can, but he's just, he's stuck in the suit, and he hates the suit, and this suit is creepy as all hell. I mean, like, I already have, problems with, like, mascots and stuff like that. I mean, like, gosh, I hated Chuck E. Cheese. But this is really creepy. It's the smile. And we see this thing, and so Steven puts the shard in it to get Petey out of work, and oh my gosh, it just grows fry legs, it does this little dance. This thing is really freaking creepy. So then they go off to be kids. They have, they go ride the seahorse. And Petey, there was a good one where we just see him riding up the thing as he starts to, like, get sadder and sadder. He's just dying inside. That's good. And then, so he's, like, basically dying inside, and then he gives Steven this whole rant about having a job. Kid, you're having an existential crisis, and you're, like, 12 or 13. You're way too young to be doing this, kid. You just got a job in a stupid Frybo costume. This isn't the time for that. It really isn't. So, yeah, Petey's existential crisis just really isn't anything. It doesn't, it's just, I don't think he should be having it yet, if that makes any sense. And I mean, like, I know Steven has an existential crisis later on down the line, but I don't mind that, because after all the shit he's gone through, it makes more sense, if you know what I mean. Right here, Petey's just kind of seems out of place. So they head back to the Fryman's, and we find out the Frybo suit has kind of gotten out of control, will no longer listen to them, and is just kidnapping people and force-feeding them fries. Again, I think this thing is creepy as hell. And then it eventually attacks the father. The father apologizes for pushing Petey too hard and whatnot. And we get this silhouette thing of him. It's supposed to be him killing the father, but of course he just stuffs him with fries. But oh my gosh, that's messed up. And then Pearl shows up and gets her ass kicked. The Frybo suit, she stabs it and it shoots ketchup on her, and she loses all the shards. So Steven takes all the shards and turns all of his clothing into an army. Again, this is a little awkward, if you know what I mean, but it gets worse. So he starts attacking Frybo, with his clothes, and then he shoots his underwear at it. And then he pulls the shard out, and I was like, this is really awkward. He's defeated Frybo. The Frybo costume is destroyed, and they give it a Viking funeral. I will admit, I do like them giving it a Viking funeral. And that's where it ends. again, I think the episode is just weird, and it has some things that I don't know if they should have happened, or, well, I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. It's somewhere so that middle of the road, not meh, but middle of the road, just kind of lingering. And I know sometimes middle of the road can be the worst possible situation, but it doesn't feel like it. I'm so split on this one. But I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, peace.